folks don't join the responders for caps. They join to make a difference. Sorry, I'm not much for conversation. Ellison popped my ear off.
If you ever find yourself in a bind, you can always call on us. There's times you gotta accept the cards you were dealt and learn to make the best of it.
What do you call a rad stack on a stage? A deer in stage lights! That one always gets me.
I practice my bit. Who am I kidding?
A safe haven
This
filled
all
with
decade.
people trying to help others?
Well,
Feels
hello
like a
there,
drive
stranger.
to heaven.
Sophie Wagner, pleased to meet you.
Well, if you look out the window. I think we can make this place home for a lot of people. Yourself included.
Why, this is the refuge. Headquarters of the responders. These ones, anyway. I hear some other folks might be using the name too, but these are the ones I know about. And joined. And work for. You get it. So, these are the responders as far as I'm concerned. Well, what the heck? I've got time to take a little break. Shoot. You're gonna have to narrow it down there. Something specific you wanted to know? Take care of people, silly. Lots of folks out there ain't got enough to eat or a place to sleep or are sick. It's rough out there, you know that. Here at the refuge, they can get some of what they're missing. Rucker's making sure of it. We're making sure of it. Maybe so. Doesn't mean it's not worth trying. You're looking at it all wrong, though. You don't try to save everyone, you save individuals. Help enough people, and there's more people to help out others. You build trust, you build compassion, and you build community. That's what sees us all through this. Well, right now, it's getting this place organized so we can start taking in donations from folks like you. You can't run a refugee camp, free clinic, and soup kitchen on good intentions, and every little bit is gonna help. I'll be set up soon. You check in with me later if you're up for contributing.
Water before you drink it.
No worries. What's on your mind? How personal are we talking? Who, me? Oh, I'm not that interesting. Came here from Kentucky. Wanted to see more of the world. I had a pretty happy childhood. We had a whole commune. All the kids raised together, so I had like 24 siblings and lots of parents. Got here, heard about the responders, and thought, that's for me. It's like my mom's always said, when everybody pitches in, there's nothing we can't do together. Oh yeah, out in the woods, pretty remote. Whole bunch of us. Great place to grow up. They said it was set up before the bombs by some folks who refused to fight in the war. Conscientious objectors, you know. People thought they were communists, so they decided to get away from it all and build something for themselves.
Extremely rewarding, but boy, is it tiring.
Collective parenting. Instead of like individual families, everybody treated the community as one big family. So the adults were all parents to all the kids, you know? I had lots of dads and moms, and every kid there was my sibling. It was a very loving environment, and we were happy. It wasn't until I left that I found out that wasn't normal. True story. The way y'all do it seems pretty weird to me.
Oh, it's been so long since I've had food with actual flavor.
No problem. What do you want to talk about? You know where to find me.
I heard there's a chess set around here if you ever want to play.
There are far worse places to set up shop than the White Spring. Far worse.
Need anything? There's a lot of supplies here that look ripe for the picking.
Hungry? Esme's always cooking something.
The White Spring is
There's no problem too big to solve. Dash of this.
Good morning.
Think of that.
Room is open for fresh.
It's been sunny all week. I love it here.
Feel free to seat yourself. Repairs will be completed shortly. Thank you for your patience. This is an active work site. Guests are advised to stand clear.
If only Ellison would put as much work into the
Now
refuge
that that's
as he does
settled,
into
did
the
Miss
brotherhood.
Rucker have any other requests I could help with?
Well, not specifically asked, but
Oh, go on, dear. You know I'm thrilled to help if I can.
well, she did mention needing some help with something for the clinic.
Ah, I see. Certainly.
And Sophie's starting her donation drive today.
The lovely Miss Wagner's charitable efforts. Yes, I hadn't forgotten.
Oh, and Esme's got something going on in the kitchen she could use a hand with.
Well, I shall certainly see what I can do about that. I'm sure I can arrange some assistance in these matters.
Check in with the medics if you're feeling under the weather.
Well, hello, darling. A pleasure to meet another guest of our fine establishment. I am Orlando, your host and management liaison. If you'll pardon me for just one moment. That will be all. Please give my regards to Ms. Rucker. If you are here for leisure, I regret to inform you that our regular resort activities are temporarily unavailable. However, if you are here for the refuge and the fine work of the lovely responders, I am delighted to welcome you on their behalf. Ah, perhaps you have not heard. The White Spring is now home to the refuge, a place of safety and care for all in need. The refuge is being run by the responders, individuals committed to the well-being of their fellows. They founded the refuge in response to new waves of refugees coming to Appalachia, people in great need of help. Food, medical care, clothing, a place to sleep. All of these are available for those who need them. Of course, dear. The owners of the White Spring itself. The resort, hotel, golf course, all of it. Very much still alive, I assure you, though regrettably unable to oversee affairs in current circumstances. As such, now that we have new guests, they have sent me in their stead to take care of things as needed. I couldn't be more pleased to do so. A delicious opportunity to be of help and meet fascinating people such as yourself. Anyone in need of help, yes. You appear more well off than our usual guests, though, if I may say so. Less bedraggled than those poor souls. Armed. The refuge exists primarily to serve those who cannot help themselves. The starving, the sick, the homeless. There is a clinic, a kitchen, beds, recreational facilities, all manner of care to be found here. I'm so pleased to be able to assist in my own small way, of course. Darling, I am entirely at your disposal. As I've said, I am the management liaison for the White Spring. I oversee the facility itself and its robotic staff. In addition, on behalf of the management, I arrange for the provision of certain material aid to the responders. They still have substantial resources and generously offer to share them to support their noble efforts.
I think it's all the stress, but I'm not sure.
No, not by any prior arrangement. Perhaps you visited us before. I must apologize for the state you found it in, if so. Regular operation of the facilities had been stopped, of course, due to a lack of guests. Only the robotic staff remained. The responders, believing it abandoned, took up residence, a completely understandable occurrence, of course. With new and worthy occupants, the management felt it wholly appropriate that it find a new purpose, and sent me. Until such time as the world needs leisure resorts again, the White Spring is happy to support the refuge. Darling, you must understand. A place like the White Spring had, indeed still has, very wealthy people behind it. As was always the case, the truly wealthy had advantages the common people, such as you and I, lack. As for the White Spring itself, the staff of top-of-the-line robotic servants, security, and maintenance allowed it to weather the worst. Me? Have I beguiled you already, dear? I appreciate the flattery, of course. You must allow me to retain some mystery for now, though. I wouldn't want you to lose interest. Perhaps we can talk more some other time. We both have more important matters at the moment, I'm sure. Of course, dear. What can I do for you? What a wonderful thing for you to ask, darling. I knew there was something special about you from the moment I saw you. As it happens, the responders are looking for volunteers to assist them in a particular outreach effort. Those industrious wonders have repaired a vertibird to full working order and are using it to make contact with more distant settlements. They've made allies with people in Pittsburgh. The locals call it the Pit now. You seem to be in dire need of outside assistance. If you don't mind me saying so, you look like you can handle yourself. You might be just who they're looking for. Judging by what I've heard, it's an accurate one, sadly. Pittsburgh was bombed quite severely during the war. The poor individuals still living there have renamed it to better reflect its dreadful circumstances. They call themselves the Union. Something of a resistance movement, I understand, against more aggressive forces. One of their representatives is currently staying with us, a Mr. Skippy Rorich. Delightful man.
The White Springs decor is refined and decadent.
Indeed. Isn't that marvelous? They salvaged it and painstakingly repaired it. It's fully functional now. I was very pleased to be able to contribute to this effort in my own small way. If you wish to see it, it resides on the roof of the refuge between flights, along with its charming pilot, Miss Lennox. Well, they'll be better able to explain the details, but I believe they're looking for fighters, actually. Their contacts in the pit are in something of a desperate situation, it seems, against a dangerous enemy. I hate the thought of you putting yourself in such danger, but it does appear to be for a good cause. Oh, you're terribly brave, aren't you, dear? Imagine if we all had such courage. Now, darling, before anybody bundles you off, the first thing you should do is introduce yourself to some of the responders. I just so happen to know a few in need of more local assistance, and helping them will earn you the other thing you'll need. That other thing being, of course, their trust. The vertibird does belong to them, after all. My dear, you must understand, much as I would like to, my responsibilities do not permit me to do so. I am but a humble employee of the management. The vertibird is not the property of the White Spring itself, and is thus outside my purview. I hope you will not begrudge me my loyalty. I find myself quite fond of you already.
This place is a little too cushy.
I wish they'd tell us what all of those construction workers are up to. Look at what a mess they're making.
Helping people is our chief mission. The cool uniforms are just a nice bonus.
In an ideal world, darling, I'm sure they would. Sadly, this is not that world, and any reticence on their part is understandable. I don't want to speak for the responders, but I believe they may also see this as more for their union friends than for themselves. Your assistance with their more immediate concerns will ensure everyone benefits. Isn't that a good outcome? Our lovely Ms. Rucker is the closest thing to a leader the refuge has, though I believe she's less than comfortable with the title. You can find her in their headquarters, beyond the dining area. The darling chef, Miss Rousseau, needs some assistance in the kitchen, I hear. And Ms. Wagner, over in the common area, is looking for donations. I'm sure your generosity will be well rewarded. Wonderful, my dear. I'm certain you will be a tremendous help to them and the refuge. When you are finished with each of them, I recommend you speak with Mr. Skippy Rorich, the pit union representative. I imagine he'll want to discuss the situation in the pit with you before you embark. Do feel free to visit me at your leisure if you wish to chat. I have an office in the management wing. You can't miss it.
Mole rat bite doesn't get infected.
Mr. Della Ripa only likes to organize his stamps. Nothing else. Oh, if only he would dust those shelves of his.
My friends didn't want to join up with me. They said the responders sounded like too much work. Wonder what they're doing now.
I think I need a vacation from everything. Is that even possible?
Oh, how are we going to accommodate so many guests? They aren't even paying.
Considering all the places I could have ended up, I'm extremely lucky I'm here. I've never felt safer.
It's nice to see people around in the responders uniform again.
The potatoes here taste amazing. So fresh and only a few rats.
Well, seems like timing is one of your strong suits. Look, I can stitch up a gash with the best of them. But Appalachia, well, she can do a lot worse than cut us open. Got a lot of folks here with sickness we don't understand, and injuries we don't know how to treat. What we need more than anything is know-how. So I propose we trade what I got that I don't need for what you need that you don't got. I've heard you're looking ahead into the pit, and the only safe way out of Appalachia is that metal bird Lennox has perched up on the roof. She don't fly without my approval, and right now, you ain't got it. So, that's the deal. You bring back medical information that'll help me figure out how to help these folks. And I'll okay your little expedition. Hope you don't mind a trip over to Cranberry Bog. Can the responders count on you? Now this one might be tricky. Watoga Emergency was almost entirely run by robots. But even robots had to tell their patients how to take care of themselves once they left the hospital. What we're looking for there is any record of that information so we can do the same for our patients here in the refuge.
I never thought a single person could be spread.
So, how about it? Nice. Well, let's get to it then. Anything you're able to find, go ahead and bring it back to our lead medic. I'll let her know to look for you. Good luck out there.
The work I do was extremely
Almost
rewarding.
make some Comex in with the
Why
medics.
is it tiring?
Who labels these things?
You are welcome here. All are welcome here, of course.
I heard about what happened in Morgantown. I know it was way back, but I'm glad they chose to send me somewhere safe. and
Bonjour.
not somewhere.
My name is Esme Rousseau, but most people around here know me as Chef Esme. We've had some representatives from Foundation and Crater come here seeking assistance with the recent influx of refugees. I thought that we could help them out by providing some food for their people. I've started a pot of venison and potato stew. One of my newest creations. Would you be able to help me finish it? How wonderful! I can't wait to whip up something delicious for everyone! The stew requires potatoes, venison, salt, black pepper, and carrots. The ingredients can be found in our storage area. Your job is to grab the ingredients and put them in before the stew burns. Super! Let's have you start by stirring the stew, which will help keep it from burning.
I heard a bunch of nerds arguing over comic books.
To provide a safe.
Aren't there more important things to worry about?
For all our guests.
I'd love to go back home someday. But I don't think there will be a home left to go to.
Where on earth did I put that sparking electrolyte?
Safe haven filled with people trying to help others? It feels like I've died and gone to heaven. Or hell, if you look out the window.
Fantastique! Let's get the first of the ingredients and prepare them. You're looking for carrots, potatoes, and the
Please
pièce de
seat
résistance de
yourself.
venison.
A waiter will be with you shortly.
All these supplies. We could really do some good trading with White Spring.
There's a fine gentleman from Pittsburgh who has taken up residence here. Or he would be if he didn't
decor might be a little
all over
ostentatious.
Good afternoon, sir.
No reservations required. Help yourself to any table.
My friends didn't want to join up with me. Said the responders sounded like too much work. Wonder what they're doing now.
Can't believe we've got a vertibird. That's a step up in the world if I've ever seen one.
I think I heard a protectron bark the other day. Am I going crazy?
Orlando is very charming. But to be honest with you, I'm not really sure why they're helping us.
The only thing running on empty around here.
If you're caught out and about with no place to go, the responders have an outpost in Flatwoods. Helping people is our chief mission. The cool uniforms are just a nice bonus.
My friend, I hope you will stop by and join us for dinner sometime. Au revoir.
Seems like there have been more ghouls coming through here. Oh, it's a shocking condition. Wish we could do more for them.
We could always use an extra hand
Oh
around here.
no, the stew has burned. Do not be discouraged though. Without failure, there is no improvement. Here is your stew. Something is better than nothing, yes? Hopefully, either the settler or raider representative will find some use for this. I last saw them in the bar area.
I heard a bunch of nerds arguing over comic book heroes yesterday. Aren't there more important things to worry about?
I hope the stew you made is well received. Please do make sure to give it to someone before it gets cold. Oh, me?
Good evening. Here for dinner.
You'd think with all that
Please feel
tinkering
right
Skippy
to
does,
see
that he'd have come up with
yourself.
something.
Refuge or a palace?
I wouldn't want to be Rucker. I never thought of saying of these spreadsheets.
What do you call a rat?
Are you at the refuge? We've got people going hungry, and too many mouths to feed.
Always gets me.
Burned stew.
I heard about what happened in Morgantown.
What? Who I am doesn't. I'm just here to keep an eye.
And not somewhere.
Wow, they've really gotten set up here.
Cleaning this place up.
Hey, you're back. Rucker's put me in charge of running a bit of a donation drive. Have you met Rucker? She's amazing. You should. Anyway, it might surprise you to know an operation like this is always churning through supplies. We work hard to keep things in stock, and that funny Orlando character does their best to help out as well, but, well, we still have shortfalls. So here I am, asking generous folks such as yourself to help us fill in those gaps and keep the refuge running. Let me check my notes. We always need molded plastic. You can never have too much of it, and I gotta be honest, we don't have enough. I'd love it if you could help us with, 50 pieces? We could do a surprising amount of good for a surprising amount of people. That's okay. Who just carries that around in their pockets or whatever, right? I'll be here all day, though. If you want to come back, bring it by later. If you can, of course. You know where to find me. It'd really make my day if you did.
Really use a drink. Rucker wants us sober on the job.
Everything's too clean here. Time to dirty it up a little.
Considering all the places I could have ended up, I'm extremely lucky.
It is so wonderful having people to cook for again.
Those raiders fight like hell. Maybe they're crazy enough to join an expedition.
I can't remember the last time
That miscreant from Crater scratched my chassis on the way in. How rude!
Maintain situational awareness. The grounds are not secure.
Today, security status is red. Please take appropriate precautions. Repairs will be completed shortly. Thank you for your patience. This is an active work site. Guests are advised to stand clear.
I wonder if I can move this.
refrain from theft, looting, assault, murder, or trampling the flowers.
I'm all out of water. Damn, no caps. Looks like there's almost $200 in here, though. I guess it'll make good kindling.
overseer's log. Somewhere in the mountains. Oh, not good. Not good. Not good. Just trying to focus. The pain is unreal. So bad. Wanna do this now while I can. I'm afraid I might pass out. Was attacked. Some kind of... I think it was wearing a gas mask. A heavy coat, but not human. Not human. No stimpaks left. Funny joke in here about practicing what you preach. This is the overseer signing off. Hopefully not for the last time.
Sorry, we are completely booked.
Sears logged. Missile Silo Charlie. I've now verified that all 3 missile silos still have fully operational security. No way inside yet, but I'll scour all of Appalachia if I have to.
got no time nor inclination for chit-chat. Find me at the last resort, in Highway Town, if you looking to do business. Got no time nor inclination for chit-chat. Find me at the last resort, in Highway
The Blood Eagles are a dangerous offshoot of the Raiders. They don't get along with the Crater Group. More ghouls lately. Must be all the news.
Ward says our walls and turrets will keep the raiders out. I hope he's right.
this instead.
Probably some extra patrols over there. Foundation is how we'll reclaim this whole area. What we build here has to last for generations. Finally, someone with the guts to help. We just discovered that one of our turret control circuit boards is missing. By missing, I mean stolen. If you can get it back, we'd be very grateful. Grateful enough. Excellent. Fortunately, we put tracking transmitters into the really sensitive stuff like that. I can show you roughly where it is, but you have to wait until you're closer to get an exact fix on it.
Is not also ice. Do not ask for
The
water,
quicker you
ice,
recover our
and
missing
sunnies.
equipment, the better. The quicker you recover our missing equipment, the better. Again? Mark it on the map. We need to make sure they're not making a move on our territory. Another Foundation is a...
We no longer stock
Morning.
water ice. Water is not also ice. Do not ask for water ice at Sunny's.
All these newcomers make me nervous. All these newcomers make me nervous.